Supply Nation certified Indigenous company Bridgeman has been delivering metal manufacturing and construction solutions in Queensland and across Australia for more than 26 years. In 2021, Bridgeman met with the Queensland Department of Education to better understand government tender and procurement processes and to identify and implement the improvements required to be more successful and achieve business growth. The desired outcome was to make Bridgeman more competitive in government tenders, whilst ensuring the Indigenous DNA of the company and what makes Bridgeman special was not lost in the process. The Queensland Department of Education's ongoing advice and feedback was critical to the success of Bridgeman's planning and continuous improvement program. The next step was for Bridgeman to win a tender in a competitive market and then deliver a project on time, on budget, with impeccable reporting and a successful project audit, all with a high percentage of Indigenous and local supply chain. In 2023, Bridgeman was delighted to receive this opportunity from the Queensland Department of Education for the $2.7 million Roma State College Improve Agriculture Studies and Animal Husbandry Infrastructure project. This regional project was to be delivered in a 20-week construction period and included construction of the T1 learning area, new amenities and fencing, along with an upgrade to the existing water infrastructure. Bridgeman designed a list of project outcomes that was over and above the contracted requirements, as we wanted to deliver the project the Bridgeman way, at no additional cost to the Queensland Department of Education. These project outcomes were 33% of total project scope completed by local Indigenous contractors, 90% local suppliers and subcontractors used on this project, Bridgeman's unique Indigenous supply chain network, the Bridgeman Yarning Circle, used extensively throughout the procurement process. TPAS target hours exceeded. Successfully passed the PQC audit of the project. Design and build at Bridgeman's own expense a gift to the school of a yarning circle and Indigenous garden for all staff and students to enjoy, which symbolises a cultural connection between the school, the project, and Indigenous significance achieved. Bridgeman proudly achieved all of these outcomes and delivered the project on time and on budget.
I think it's fantastic. I think delivering a project that has local traditional owners, Indigenous workers working on projects in their areas where they are so proud to be part of is a win-win for everyone. They have delivered an outstanding project here at the Roma State College. They've delivered a unique agricultural space that will be the envy of all schools around this region, and having 33% of local Indigenous workers on this site is, I think, fantastic, and congratulations to Bridgemans who work so hard on ensuring not only do we have local Indigenous workers, but we have local workers as well. It's a great outcome for everyone.
My name's Adam Serrata. I'm a proud Yidinji boy from Gordonvale, which is 22 kilometres south of Cairns, and I'm a proud Managing Director, the owner of Bridgeman. We have two divisions within Bridgeman. One is a construction division, which is doing the project where we are here today out in remote Roma. That does a lot of things from your new builds to your refurbs. And we also have a second division, which is our metal manufacturing, which does things from tier 1 to state, federal, defence type of work, and we have just under 100 staff.
So being ISO accredited for safety, quality and environment, safety is paramount on all our projects. Doing toolbox talks around that so that we're educating all of the subcontractors in what they should and shouldn't be doing from a safety perspective.
Bridgeman's tender matrix system was the brainchild of our Managing Director, Adam Serrata, and he designed it with the intention of increasing the Indigenous participation for both companies and at employment level for Indigenous people, and also to increase the participation of businesses that operate locally within the project areas where we're building or we're providing manufactured items. Bridgeman's matrix system is really designed to provide non-price weighting for companies that go above and beyond to generate more opportunities for Indigenous businesses within their supply chain, and also to provide employment outcomes for Indigenous people within their organisation and also through the organisations within their supply chains as well as providing and making sure that there are benefits that are being quarantined local to the project site.
So during the course of the project at Roma State College, we worked with 90% local suppliers and subcontractors, and out of that 90%, 33% of it was Indigenous contractors. So we worked closely with them from a contractual and safety perspective, and a lot of their documentation they hadn't experienced working at that level before, and we assisted them in educating them with the new systems.
Obviously the safety of our students and staff is paramount. It's something that, when we're doing anything, we've got to think of first and foremost. So working with Bridgeman have been great. They take our, the safety of our students very seriously, and they've made sure that the area is made safe. But they've also worked with us. So working on our ag farm, we've got animals to care and tender for, so they've allowed us and made sure we've had safe access to look after and care for the animals whilst they've been working. So we've had students be able to access certain areas of the site that have been fenced off and safe for them to do so. And all up, it's been very good. I find the communication has been exceptional. We get daily updates when work's occurring. At the end of every week, we get a summary of the work that's occurred. The contact's been fantastic. They're very welcoming and opening company to work with.
I think because their values is about doing that, and I think they go about ensuring that when they let contracts out and they let tenders out, they ensure they've got Indigenous workers, Indigenous tenders coming in, and when you've got that as part of your value set, it's a win for everyone in this area.
One of the benefits of working with Bridgeman is they've approached us about being able to work with our students in our college about implementing and building a yarning circle and an Indigenous garden as well. So they've come over and worked with our students and some staff, and actually trying to get a very strong student voice in the space as well. So whilst they're looking to offer that program to us, they're doing it with us, and it's very important, and they've made it very clear that it's important that our students' voice is heard, so that they have a sense of ownership and pride in the space as well.
Engagement with the traditional owner group, being the Mandindangi, was followed in almost step-by-step protocol, which is very different for us. So as a traditional owner company that don't offer the services that Bridgeman would, or most of the bigger organisations would, we find that the engagement piece was the foremost piece for us. We obviously don't have the resources or the infrastructure or even the expertise to be able to do these types of projects ourselves. So the fact that they were engaged with us as the first point of contact, obviously to meet some of their targets as well around their Indigenous employment and Indigenous engagement, was probably the advantage for us.
Working with Department of Education Queensland's been wonderful for Bridgeman. They really took a lot of time to go above and beyond to develop the systems that we already had in place, to refine them to be more suitable for not only Department of Education Queensland tender processes, but also Queensland government procurement processes moreover. We're very thankful for the Department of Education Queensland taking the time to develop our systems and processes, which is leading to a lot more success for our business, which is exciting, and also allowing a lot of other Indigenous businesses to participate on these projects as we deliver them with our strong Indigenous supply chain, which was a key consideration for the Department taking the time to work with us in the first place. We're very thankful to the Department of Education for the project at Roma Middle Campus, and we're very excited about the ongoing partnership that we formed